Today, we're going to do visual text editing again and comprehension cloze again. So best to practice these things often so that it becomes very natural for us. Okay, and to get used to the format, so that when you are sitting for the exam, well, it's just so familiar that you can go through it like a breeze. Remember, it's not just getting the right answer, but doing it fast enough, right? So that you have time to cover everything and then go through again to check. All right. And I tell you, there's been a lot of people's experience that going back to check again can be a very significant contribution to scoring that good grade. Huh? So today we're going to look at visual text. I'm going to show you the different parts, propose to you, demonstrate to you how you can go about starting on the visual text, right? And then after that, we're going to do some editing, the editing, where in the proper format, the PSLE format, you have 6 spelling errors and 6 grammar errors, right? Then you're supposed to write the correct word in the blank. And the comprehension cloze. Well, comprehension cloze, yeah, can be very interesting. Oh, there are some people in the waiting room. So Keith Zhenyan, Diti Ruka, Yashika. All right, so we have almost all the people here already. So visual text, right? And then here we are in the visual text. So as I said, I'm going to demonstrate to you a good way of approaching and starting it. So when you get a text, do you read the questions first and then come here? Or do you just look at these first? It's actually a matter of preference, right? Some people, they want to read the questions first. When they go through, they can really look out for the stuff, the answers, right? You will know. But actually, we sort of roughly know what kind of questions will come out. Okay. For me, I prefer to go through the visual graphic text first. Okay. Because reading the questions, you won't be able to remember all the questions. Okay. So don't put pressure on yourself to remember the questions they look for the answers. Yeah. Let's go with questions one by one after you're familiar with the graphic text. So we got to familiarize ourselves with the graphic text, right? Know which kinds of informations are found where. So let's have a look at what I do. Okay, I'll take note of Education Gardens as a title. And if I look at it, Education Gardens doesn't seem to be a title of an event. So it seems to be a title of some company, Education Gardens, probably tuition. And there it is, mathematics enrichment, I know. Okay, and then I look at this, primary, secondary, junior college. Wow, all the levels. And then there's a motto here, where mathematics is just a walk in the park. Wow, making mathematics easy. That seems to be the philosophy, the thought process in the teaching in this center. And then you have a heart there, loving mathematics, maybe 8 years of experience, right? Words from our top-notch teachers, or teachers are top-notch. So they're trying to boast about the quality of the teachers, right? Miss Luca Teo says maths, magical subject, Mr. Ayat, A with rich, okay? So these are encouraging words, right? To show that the teachers are going for results. They're going to help the students, to reassure the students, okay? Why is our center recommended by parents? So parents to parents, right? It's not the tuition center which recommends and wants to boast, but it is what the customers, the parents have other parents who have gone through or sent their children to the center. That is their recommendation, right? It's a highest recommendation. There is only 5 pupils to 1 teacher per class. That is the reason why it's recommended parents to other parents, okay? Use of effective methods in line with national school syllabus. So it is very, very much examination-based, responsible and dedicated teachers. So the staff are good quality, right? Then all our teachers are graduates with a university degree. Highly qualified. So means quality again, the quality of the staff from top local international institutions of higher learning. And they each have a minimum of 15 years experience. So, in other words, they will be very well equipped and have that experience to help the child, right? Register now, limited vacancies while trying to hurry. They press the reader to sign up quickly. So there seems to be 3 branches here, okay? And of course, they are all fictional, Emilio, MRT station, Tamin, Woodlands, sounds like Woodlands, doesn't it? Woodlands. So these are the MRT stations. 5 minutes walk, very close to the MRT station. Okay? So in other words, they're trying to say that the access to the center is good. It's easy to get to the center. Right? If you miss any lessons, you can attend makeup lessons, classes at any of our branches. So they are trying to tell what are they trying to say here, the center? If you miss any lessons, you can attend makeup classes. What is it trying to say here? Anyone? What do you think? If you miss any lesson, you can attend makeup lessons.
There's a second option.
The second option, yeah, good. It's the second option. Is it something that students and parents would value? Why? Why would you value? Why would students or parents value this? If you miss any lessons, you can attend makeup classes. In other words, there is a what? Flexibility. Very good, Subik. Flexibility. Thanks, Subiksha. And here, highly recommended by students. It's not just parents, but it's also students, those who actually sit in class and experiencing that teaching, okay? And this is a BV Yusof, right? And the education guidance teachers are not only dedicated, also caring. They are caring teachers. So it's also not just pushing the students to do well. It's also caring for the students. Without them, I would never have learned many unique and efficient strategies. So there are strategies, right? Who doesn't like strategies, right? Everybody loves strategies. To tackle math problems, and this boosts my confidence, sparked my love. So there is a passion that is being cultivated for the subject. And that's very important, right? So that the students enjoy the time there, right? Thank you, education guidance, for very, very strong recommendation and supports, words of support from a student. So our philosophy, uniquely ours, to trying to make themselves special, right? So there's a sense of specialness. We are special. All our students have limitless potential. Willing student plus excellent teacher equals to 100% results. So they are trying to say that the teachers, again, trying to put the teachers up as good quality, okay? And willing students, showing that the students must also work a little bit, right? Or when they say all our students have limitless potential, trying to show that they are very open-minded. They are very welcome, open arms to anybody, okay? Key features of our center. Teaching methods are customized for each student. In other words, it is very student-centered, very individual, right? It's not like big groups and then your child is going to be right in the corner, neglected. No, customized for each student. Okay, it should be student here, not students. Hey. Curriculum is aligned to national school syllabus. Again, it's exam-oriented. All right, it's very exam-centered, student-centered, exam-centered. Effective techniques are taught to tackle exam questions. Right? So there are techniques. So students can be coached to exercise certain techniques so that they can tackle exam questions, again showing how exam-centered it is, the system is. And hotline is meant by teachers for students who need extra help. So again, here there is extra, who doesn't love extra things, right? The extras. You go to a restaurant, you eat something, you ask for some extras, and they give it to you. How happy you would be, right? And especially if it is free. Results guaranteed, or get a full refund with no questions asked. Wow, this is a very, very powerful reassurance, isn't it? There's a reassurance of quality, and showing that the center is very confident. They have confidence in themselves. And then what about all these black pointers, right? Your child will have undivided attention of our teachers. No homework policy, right? So it's not going to stress your children. That's what it's telling the parents, right? Reduces pressures on students. We condemn 48 models to only 8 effective methods. What does that tell you, guys? We condense 48 models to only 8 effective methods. What does that tell you?
It's more easier for you to remember.
It's easier for you to remember. So it's making it easier. Very good. Well done, Shika. And for more information or services, so this is some other things that we need to always look out for. How to get in touch, how to contact people. All right? Please call Nancy from this time to this time, or register online at this email. Right? Sorry, not email, website. Okay, or register. So there are 2 ways in which we can contact the center. Okay, did we leave anything out? No. So that seems to be it. Huh? So as you go through, take note of all these things and ask yourself questions. Why are they doing this? What is this for? Right? So then you can see, okay, there are actually 2 sides to this, right? There are 2 sides. One side here, okay, with is there a certain kind of like pattern to it? Of course, the last part, usually it is the last part that tells people, and it is not too prominent, right? Okay, the detail of the context. Okay, and we have the recommendation here. Usually, right? Recommendations also will be near the end, and this is the part where the teachers and the center talking about recommendation from parents, teachers and the centers, the adults. Okay, and this one is the focus on the students here, right? So this second part here seems to be about students. Highly recommended by students, right? Your child will have this. This is what your child will do. Uniquely, our students will do this as willing student for each student. Whereas over here, the first part here, the first section, it's more the adults, isn't it? Okay, it's more the adults. So you have the adults, the teachers, recommendation from the parents, okay, details about the teachers, the staff, and so on and so forth. Right? So that seems to be so. See if you can get. If you can't see any pattern or all that, it's also good, no problem. Right? But if you can, that would also help. So that when you are looking at the questions, you know where to look for the answers. Now, we have taken quite some time, and because I had to explain, right? So if not, usually it should take you half the time that we have taken. Any questions so far, anyone?